Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading. We are going to take a look and see, basically focus on what your person's feelings and intentions are towards you. Apply this to your own unique situations, you guys. You may switch to roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, Cameo, the links and details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. All right, so what messages do we have here for Sagittarius regarding the person that they're dealing with? What is this person's current true feelings and intentions towards Sag? Oh. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. Oh gosh. So we have the Knight of Swords here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here, an air sign. You may even have air energy in your charts. Somewhere is rushing in very quickly, rushing in very impulsively here, rushing in just, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of like heavy mental energy with this individual. I feel like this person has a lot to say to you. I also feel like this person has a tendency to talk a lot here too. So I feel like another thing that I'm getting from this situation and this person is that this person does talk a lot. And, you know, this person may not be listening to you because I feel like this person has a tendency to railroad over you here. Yeah, I just feel like this person talks a lot, but they never really listen here. The 10 of Wands. This person's feeling very overwhelmed here, feeling a lot of pressure here for some reason. They have their own burdens that they're not dealing with, right? So I don't know. This person could be dumping their whole emotional, mental, and traumatic history on you. You know that saying, feeling is healing, right? You know, the first step towards healing is basically feeling what you experienced that was painful, right? So that you can process it. But, you know, I feel like this person is not someone here who knows how to do that or even has the tools to even do that. The 6 of Wands. And the Strength card. I really feel like whoever this is so interesting here with the Devil card. We got the 6 of Wands and the Strength card and the Devil card. I just feel like we have someone here that's just really just completely stuck in their ego here. They're operating from the place of the ego. And I think that this person doesn't even realize that they are. They're in survival mode here. I think that maybe that the way that this person grew up, I don't know, maybe this person grew up in a very, very unsafe environments. You know, it could be that, you know, the place that they grew up in could have been riddled with crime and stuff like that, you know, or that, you know, the place that they grew up in could have been a war zone or something like that. It just seems like this person's in constant self-preservation mode, trying to protect their image, trying to protect themselves or something like that, trying to protect their ego, trying to protect their image. Yeah, I think that this person, it's not really showing with the cards here, but, you know, the illusions that they created for themselves, you know. I think that this person doesn't really live in reality. I mean, their reality comes in very strong, you know, the trauma, the pain, and the hurt that they've dealt with, right? But, you know, it's kind of like, you know, let's say if this person did grow up in an unhealthy environment, you know, it's kind of like, let's say if their environment is better now, you know, it's kind of like, where's the threat, right? You know, this person's always sensing or scanning, you know, where the threats are. So that this person's not really enjoying the moment here, or that, you know, you're having a hard time enjoying the moment with them because I feel like this person is operating from, like, also from a very negative place too. But they want to be with you though. They are in love with you. It's just that, you know, whatever they're holding on to, whatever this pressure, whatever this trauma, pain, hurt, burden, whatever it is, you know, they're having a hard time shaking this off. They're having a hard time shaking off their ego here. Tell me about what is the outcome and advice here for I think I'm doing Sagittarius. I kind of drew a blank here. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. What is the outcome? What is the advice here? What is the outcome and advice here for Sag? We have the Sun card, Leo energy. And the King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag. I think the outcome and advice here is that you will focus on your passions here, going for what you want here, focus on your happiness here. Okay? I think one of the most important things for you right now is to really just, it's just going for what you want in life. Yeah. And really pursuing what makes you feel happy here. The Star. I think this is you kind of like focus on your healing here. You know, maybe like with the Sun card and the Star card, the situation that you're going through with this individual or that you've been through with this individual, you're kind of seeing it for what it is. You know, the Sun card, you know, and the Star card, you know, these are kind of really public energies. This is like revelations. This, you know, this is something that's not hidden anymore. It's like, it's up on the surface, right? So, you know, so I feel like you may be seeing it for what it is, and that you guys are just kind of focused on yourselves, you know, focus on your life's purpose here, focus on your healing. The Star card, Aquarius energy here, and the Two of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. I feel like, I do feel like you guys could be dealing with the air sign here. This is really interesting here because I'm kind of getting the feeling that, you know, this person's coming with a lot of baggage here. They do want to be with you. But the interesting thing about like this Queen of Swords, look how this Queen of Swords is turning her back or turning their back or his back on the Two of Cups here. Just keep in mind, you know, that sometimes, you know, sometimes a masculine can assume that feminine energy. So it seems like there's someone here that's walking away from this connection in this relationship here. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you may have dodged a bullet with this individual here, right? You know, by this person walking away. So this is kind of like, you know, if this person is walking away, which I feel like this person is, I also feel like this person's blaming you first before they walk away, that sort of thing, right? You know, especially if they feel like you're not giving them what they want, even though it may not be the truth, it's their truth, right? So, you know, I do feel like this person does operate from kind of like a distorted reality here. But this person walking away, this person pushing you away, it's kind of like this is your get out of jail free card, that sort of thing. Some of you guys may be really excited about it. Some of you guys are kind of like, okay, you know, you want me to go? You want to break up with me? You want to leave me? Sure, fine. You know, this is something that you may be just accepting here, or that, you know, through this whole process, you know, some of you guys have already worked on finding closure here. So Sagittarius, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you guys in another read. Thanks. Bye, guys.